Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Blu Ray Ben here. It's been a while. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video. Those of you who follow my channel, you know that I haven't been around YouTube for the last 2-3 weeks watching videos, doing videos or commenting because of the situation with the coronavirus here in Spain. It's still pretty bad, but as it's Easter, I've had a couple of days where I could sort of take a little bit of time off work and as well as doing other things around the house that I needed to catch up on. I thought I'd get a video done, and I've also been watching a couple of your videos and commenting. But after this video, I don't know if it's going to be another 2-3 weeks, maybe a month until I get another video up, because the situation seems to be getting a bit better, but it's still going to be a while since we can get back to normal, work-wise, and our day-to-day can be, sort of get back to normal. So once again, I apologise for anyone who I haven't sort of answered your comments or replied, to comments you've left on my videos or watched your videos. But I will be trying to catch up this Easter, and of course, Happy Easter. Okay, one more thing. I know it is Easter Sunday. I don't know if you can hear my wife talking. She's actually giving a class via Skype because we're obviously in lockdown at home and we've had to sort of work through Easter as well. So if you can hear her voice in the background, I do apologise for that. So yeah, what video I'm going to do today? Well, the things I picked up during the month of March. Normally I do this on the 1st of the next month, so I should have done this video more or less on the 1st of April, but I haven't been able to, so I'm going to do it now. And this is the stuff I actually picked up in the first 2 weeks of March because, halfway through March, they actually stopped delivering things from the UK, which is where I order all my movies, so I haven't been able to order anything since the first or second week of March. So I don't know what I'm going to do next month, if I'm going to do an update video or not. We'll see what happens over the next few weeks. So the first thing I'm going to show is actually something that I showed in an unboxing video, which is the Cinematic Universe Phase 3 Part 2 box set, which, I'm ashamed to say I haven't watched any of the films yet. I just haven't had time. I've had it for, 3 weeks now, or maybe even more, maybe a month, and I haven't been able to watch any of the movies, so I've got to get around to watching them. But if you do want to have a look at this sort of box set, in an unboxing video, I do have one on my channel a couple of videos back. Go and check it out because it's a really nice set and it goes well with my other 3 sets, the part 1, part 2 and part 3, or phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, part 1, and this is phase 3, part 2. So yeah, really nice set, and with some great movies. Black Panther, The Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. So yeah, as I said, I'm really looking forward to watching them, but I haven't been able to do it. Hopefully I'll be able to get around to some of these movies this Easter, but I'm not too sure. But there you go, great set, and happy to have this in my collection. Okay, the next one is actually one that I showed in a video that I think was probably my last video, that was about my classic creature feature monster movie collection, and it's Mysterious Island, a 1961 version. It's released by Indicator, and I've been watching the extras. Really, really amazing. To rewatch this movie sort of, upgraded and HD, and then watch all the extras. Really enjoyed it, and I don't know why I love this genre so much. It just really intrigues me. Ray Harryhausen and all these sort of film or movie producers and creators that were able to do such amazing things. Fantasy-wise or science fiction-wise. In the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Absolutely amazing, and to be able to watch some of the extras they got here that they saved, a lot of the interviews and stuff related to the movie, you can still rewatch them now. Just amazing for me. So if you haven't seen Mysterious Island, definitely want to check out. It's a very simple sort of plot about some people that try and escape a war in America. I think it's the Civil War. I could be wrong. Don't crucify me on that. I think it's the Civil War, and they're sort of escaping in a balloon, and they get sort of blown for days and days, and they end up landing on a mysterious island which has some sort of fantasy creatures and giant animals, and stop motion with the creatures, and just something I absolutely love. So check out Mysterious Island if you haven't seen it. Okay, adding to my Christmas movie collection, because I did a video at Christmas and it was pretty poor, the stuff that I've got in my collection. I wanted to add to it. I picked up Billy Bob Thornton's Bad Santa. Really enjoyed rewatching this. I watched it as a kid. Really enjoyed it, and I hadn't seen it for years and years, so it was good to revisit it. And yeah, just a sort of a stupid Christmas movie, but just fun to watch, and definitely a different sort of style of Christmas. It's not the typical Christmas movie where everything's lovely and everything's sort of really nice, and at the end everything works out. But yeah, definitely one to have in my collection to rewatch. I haven't seen the sequel. I think it is a sequel. It's not a reboot. It's a sequel. Bad Santa 2. I've heard mixed reviews, but I will check it out, and if I enjoy it, I'll probably pick that up too and add it to the collection. So yeah, Bad Santa. Okay, next one I picked up was one I'd actually seen a couple of times before picking it up and really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really original movie, and I actually picked this up in CEX in England, and I hadn't shown it, and it's Passengers. This is the 3D version. I have the normal Blu-ray version. I've got the 3D with it, but I don't have a 3D TV, so maybe in the future if I get a 3D TV or I go around to a friend's house who's got 3D TV, I'll watch it. But for now, I'm happy to watch it just in Blu-ray. And as I said, seen it a couple of times before, really enjoyed it, and I rewatched this 2 or 3 weeks ago and thoroughly enjoyed it again. I'm not a huge fan of Jennifer Lawrence, but I think she does quite well in this one. But Chris Pratt's amazing in everything he does. So if you haven't seen this one, definitely check it out. It's to do with space, but it's a really original movie. Basically, they're the only two sort of characters in it. There are a few other sort of characters, but mainly it's these two. And as I said, I think the concept, the idea was just sort of really original, and I just really enjoyed watching it. So yeah, if you like your sort of sci-fi futuristic movies with a twist, definitely check this one out. Okay, and last and definitely not least is actually a Spanish movie, a Spanish release, and it's Almodóvar. It's a very famous Spanish director, and it also stars Antonio Banderas, who is probably one of the most famous Spanish actors out there after Javier Bardem or Penelope Cruz, I suppose. And that's The Skin I Live In. I actually picked this up. I ordered it from the UK, so it actually has the title The Skin I Live In English. I prefer to pick up, foreign movies in the original versions, the title wise, but it was so expensive over here. I don't know why. I think it was over £20, and I picked this up, I think it was from Amazon, for less than £8. So I prefer to spend a lot less money, but yeah, the title's in English. But it does. I understand Spanish, so there's no problem. It has the subtitles in English as well, but the version is actually only in Spanish. You can't listen to it in English, but I understand Spanish perfectly, so there's no problem. But yeah, basically one of these films that I don't think it's very well known. It was quite famous at the time when it came out, but a great film about. Well, it's really difficult to tell you without giving away the surprise ending, but basically about a doctor who's into a lot of sort of special operations that are. Not legally or not, how do I explain it, not morally correct, and he starts doing some operations on this person here, and it's about, the sort of relationship they have, and what they go through, and problems he has and problems she has, and other things like that. But it's a really good movie, and definitely one that I would check out. If you like your foreign movies and don't mind, reading subtitles, give it a watch, because it's probably one of Antonio Banderas' best films in my opinion, and great movie. So there you go, guys. I know it's not a lot of pickups, because I think it's 10 movies in total, with the box set. But as I said, I didn't have sort of much time in March to pick things up. Hopefully things will be getting back to normal as soon as possible, and in April, this month, I'll be able to order some more stuff, and I'll be able to sort of do a better pickup video next month. If not, there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay safe. Anyone who's in a sort of a position or in a country that's being affected just like me with the coronavirus, and yeah, my heart goes out to you, and hope you all have a happy Easter, and speak soon. Take care, guys.